All right, you guys, welcome back to class. This is probably my last installment of clothes and accessories that we're going to be doing. Okay, so we're going to go through the last of the clothes that are on this list, and then go on to some new vocabulary words starting. I think starting tomorrow or the following day, we'll be talking about different jobs. Okay, so different jobs and occupations and what their names are in English. Okay, and then if there's any other names that we have for them, we'll discuss those as well. If you do not have the link, okay, to what we'll be discussing, let me go ahead and give that to you. Okay, I'll put that here in the chat box. Okay, if you decide to hang out in the Google chat box, I'll put it there for you as well. All right. Okay, so let's see who we have in class so far. We've got Felipe. How you doing? Welcome back.
Yeah, I'm back.
Awesome, man. Good to see you again.
Yeah, thank you. It's good to see you again, too.
Cool, man. Let's see. We also have Hermes. How are you? Hermes, can you hear me okay? Okay, not so much. That's fine. Let's go to my next student, Eric. How you doing, Eric? Eric, can you hear me okay?
Hi, teacher. I hear you. Do you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you just fine now. How are you today?
We were fine.
Excellent. Okay, well, welcome to class. Good to have you here. All right, how about Eduardo?
Hi, teacher.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing well.
Good. I'm doing great. Eduardo, have you been to my class before? I don't think you have.
No, that's my first class.
Great. Where are you from?
I'm from Brazil.
Very cool. And welcome to class.
Thank you.
All right. Let's see. Let's go to Dimitri. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Awesome. Dimitri, where are you from?
I'm from Russia.
From Russia. Nice, man. Well, good to have you here in class. Let's see. How about Daniel?
Hi.
Hi, Daniel. From your last name, I would guess that you're from, let's see, from Brazil. Is that right?
Yeah.
Very cool. What, and are you, it looks like you're on a boat. Are you on a boat there in the picture? Or no?
No,
it looks like you're on a boat. Anyway, so you're from Brazil. And Daniel, what do you do? Are you a student or do you work full time?
I'm working. I'm studying.
Okay, and what do you study?
Yeah.
What is it that you study, Daniel?
English.
Okay, you study English. Okay, fabulous. Well, welcome to class. It's good to have you here. All right, and Anastasia, how are you doing tonight, or actually this morning for you?
Yes, morning. I'm doing pretty well. How about you?
I'm doing good. What's new? What's going on?
Oh, well, I started training adults how to play tennis yesterday with my mom. because
Great.
it's like,
How did
yeah,
that go?
it goes pretty cool. Because before I just only train small kids, like maybe 5, 6, 7 years old, but now it's like adults for beginners tennis, and it was excellent. I was just really so excited, and I
Great.
didn't I didn't join classes for a long time also, and I have a nightmare that I just start forgetting my English and it's getting worse and then I just realized no, I need to start again, just like I did before, like just hard working and all this stuff. So I got my motivation
All right. Very
back.
cool. Well, good to see you back in class. Good to have you here.
Thank you.
All right. And congratulations with teaching adults. It's always fun to kind of move up. Let's see. We also have Abdul. Abdul, welcome back to class. How are you?
Thank you. It's very nice to join your class again.
Awesome. And let's see. Did I miss anybody else? How about Hermes? Did you get your microphone working?
Yes.
Hey, there you are. How you doing?
I am from Colombia. And
Great.
I am a student.
Great. What do you study?
I study in electronic engineer.
Okay. Electronic engineering. Excellent.
Yes.
All right. Well, good to have you here. Let's see. We also have Juan Pablo. How you doing?
Hi, Chad. How are you today?
I'm doing good, man. How about you?
Fine, thanks.
Very cool. Welcome to class. And
Thank you.
how was your weekend?
I'm fine.
Did you do anything interesting over the weekend?
Just sleep.
Just sleeping? Okay. All right, cool, man. Well, welcome back to class. Good to have you here. Let's see, class. This is probably going to be our last installment of talking about clothes and accessories. And I just looked up on my the label for the class, and I spelled clothes wrong. What do you do? So go ahead and open up the link. Let me give that link to you one more time. Okay, and I'll put it in the Google chat box as well. So please open that up, class. When you do, let me show you what you'll see. Okay, so you'll see a lot of different pictures. Okay, we're actually going to scroll down. Okay, so scroll down with me past page 2. All right, and we're going to do page probably 3 and 4 this hour. Okay. All right, I'm going to skip over a ski mask and go to skirt. Okay, and we're going to go to the left-hand side. All right, now. Okay, so Abdul, let me have you say this word right here, please.
Ski mask.
The next one over. The last one on the list. Right here?
I'm on page 3, right? Page number 3.
Yes,
right?
page 3. So the one right, just right of ski mask. What's the one right after ski mask?
Skirt.
Yeah, that is skirt. Okay, so class, we would not say skirt. Okay, we do not pronounce that I as a E sound. We don't say skirt. We say skirt.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, skirts. Who usually wears a skirt?
Females.
Okay. Yes. Women. Women usually wear skirts. Exactly. Now, can you think of any other cultures where they wear skirts?
Scottish people. wear skirts, kilts, I guess.
Yes, they are called kilts. Okay, so Scots would wear kilts. Okay, and they look like skirts. Okay, there are some people that live in Tonga. Okay, Tonga like this. They wear skirts as well. Okay, and so not only women, and that's where the men. So men wear kilts, and in Tonga they also wear a sort of a skirt as well. And in both times they're for the warriors. Okay, they wear this sort of a skirt. Okay, now skirts, if they are very short. Okay, if they are very short, okay, they would be called a mini skirt.
Okay.
Okay, mini skirts are really short.
Sure.
Okay, mini skirt, that's really short. A skirt normally goes down to just above the knees. Okay, a dress goes to the knees or below, but a skirt is probably just above the knees. Okay, very good. Okay, and let's see. I don't think there's anything else. Now, sometimes we may use that word skirt as a verb. Okay, so you could say he skirted. Okay, he skirted about. Okay, that means to kind of skip. Okay, or walk quickly, to skirt about. Okay, you can also skirt something. Okay, which means to kind of stop it. Okay, or stop doing it. Okay, so he also shirked or skirt. Okay, he skirted his chores, which means that he did not do them. Okay, so that's a way that we could use that as a verb. But in most cases, you'll hear the word skirt as a piece of clothing. Okay, let's go to our next word. Okay, we'll scroll down and go over. All right, Anastasia, let me have you read this word for me, please.
Slippers.
Good, slippers. When do we wear slippers, Anastasia?
When we're at home, or just maybe after bath, or taking a shower, we just wear slippers. And maybe after we just swim in a swimming pool.
Good. Yeah, so taking a bath. Okay, when you're at home. Ayat says before you go to sleep. That's good. Okay, class, can you think of any other times when you would wear slippers? Okay, Anastasia also said going to the pool. All right. Now, do men and women both wear slippers? Okay, can men wear slippers?
Yes.
Yeah, men can wear slippers. Women also can wear slippers. Okay, an important part of slippers, and let me go back to a screen share here. An important part is that they keep your toes warm. All right, so slippers keep your toes warm. They're usually going to be made of cloth. Okay, you see here how you would slide your feet in. Okay, and they would keep your toes warm. It does not have a heel in some cases. Sometimes they do. Those would be slippers. Okay, and these would not be slippers. These are flip-flops. Okay, these are flip-flops. These here would be slippers. Okay, slippers just like that. And this is a slipper that has a back to them. But in most cases, they do not have a back. Okay, you just kind of slip them on. Okay, that's why we call them slippers, because we can slip our feet right in. Okay, let's see. Oh, you're wearing slippers right now, Anastasia. Very,
Yeah.
very cool. I usually wear flip-flops. When I'm teaching. So yeah. Skirt is what? Yes. But Ayad and Lourdes, you can use the word skirt as a verb in some cases. Not only is it a noun, but it can be used as a verb. Okay, and to skirt something would be to stop doing something or to cut something short. Okay, so he skirted his chores. Okay, chores is work. Okay, he skirted his work, which means that he did not finish it all. Okay, and he stopped doing it. Okay, now yes. Okay, so let's go through slippers here. Is there anybody in class? Okay, besides Anastasia? Anastasia says she's wearing slippers now. Does anybody else in class wear slippers?
I'm wearing slippers too.
Okay, so Eric has some slippers on.
Are black.
Okay. Anybody else wear or have slippers?
I have a question.
Sure. What's up, Anastasia?
About like flip-flops. You know, I've just put a link. Flip-flops is like, you know, they kind of resemble sandals.
Yeah, you can. Sandals and flip-flops are similar. Okay, you can call flip-flops sandals. Okay, that's
okay.
fine. But you cannot call certain sandals flip-flops.
Okay,
Okay?
gotcha.
A flip-flop. Okay, a flip-flop is just like this. This is a flip-flop. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
That's you can also call this a sandal. But if you have a sandal that has a back to it, okay, that kind of holds onto the whole foot, you could only call that a sandal. You could not call that a flip-flop. Okay. Yes, and that was my flip-flop. Very good. Okay, let's go on to our next word. Okay, and this is for Daniel. Okay, so Daniel, this word right here, what is this here?
Sneakers.
Sneakers. Now, the word sneakers is an old word. Okay, you may hear older people say the word sneakers, but people from our generation do not use the word sneakers. Okay, it's an old word. Okay, we do not use that anymore. We can call them shoes. Okay, we can call them kicks. Okay, most common is sneakers. Okay, yes, and that's how that would be, sneakers. Okay, with E-A-K. Okay, the other one would be snikers, Anastasia. We wouldn't pronounce that sneakers. Yeah, or Snickers. Okay, you may be thinking of Snickers, the candy bar. Okay, maybe, and I think that may be a CK. Yes, that has a CK. All right. So yes, we don't call shoes. We don't. We don't call shoes sneakers anymore. They're called shoes. All right. That's an important thing to remember, because if you call shoes sneakers, you sound old. Okay. So I would stay away from that word and just say shoes. Okay. Easiest way to remember it. If you put it on your feet, even if they're dress shoes. Okay, you can call them shoes, and you'll be just fine.
But can we call like trainers? It's like shoes for sports, right?
Yeah, you can call them like your tennis shoes. Okay, that would be fine to call them tennis shoes. Okay. But yeah, even at that, you would just call them shoes.
Like trainers.
Now, trainers would be a specific brand of, not like Nike cross trainers. Okay, cross trainers. You wouldn't call them out by their specific sub name. Okay, you could just call them your Nikes, or you can call them shoes. It's most common just to call them shoes more than anything. Yeah.
Gotcha.
It really is. That's the most common way to call them. Okay. Instead of sneakers or dress shoes or this, that, or the other, we just say shoes. Keep it nice and simple. Okay.
Yeah.
Very good. Let's go to Dimitri and our next word here. Go ahead and read this next word, please.
It's a sport jacket. Sport jacket.
Yeah. Sports jacket. Sports jacket.
Okay.
Okay. Now, a sports jacket. Dimitri, when would you use a sports jacket? What do you think?
In anywhere, I think. Maybe when we go to the shopping or something like. I don't know. I think anywhere.
Yeah, a sports jacket. Now, the important thing to remember about a sports jacket, guys, is that you do not wear a tie. If you are wearing a sports jacket, a tie would not be with it. Okay, this here, okay, would not be considered a sports jacket because you're wearing a tie. Okay, that would mainly be considered more like a suit. Okay, but when you wear a sports jacket, no tie should be accompanying. Okay, that jacket. Okay, you can sometimes wear a T-shirt. Okay, that is popular in some cases. Most of the time, it's going to be a button-up shirt with a collar. Okay, but it does not have to be. Okay, but yeah, here, as you can see, okay, I would not consider that a sports jacket. Some people may, because he's wearing jeans. Okay. But yeah, sports jacket, usually no tie.
It's I think it's for no formal events.
Yeah, it's
like
mainly for a non-formal event. Okay, and sometimes they get a little fancy and crazy. Okay, like that. All right, and that's just fine. That's definitely a sports jacket. Okay, these that are here. These would be more considered like a windbreaker. Okay, when we talk about sports jacket, it's usually a double-breasted jacket. Okay, just like this that you would wear with a shirt. Okay, or a T-shirt without a tie. Okay. Now, is there anybody in class that likes to wear sports jackets?
Only when it's cold.
Okay, Eric, you like to wear the sports jacket? Okay.
I live near to the coast, and it's so warm. And when I wear a sport jacket, I have what do you say? I'm warmer, or
okay, yeah, you're warmer. Okay, I'm warmer when I wear a sports jacket. Okay.
I wear a sports jacket when I go to the restaurant.
Yeah. When you go to a restaurant, you can definitely wear a sports jacket. That's definitely because especially if it's not a restaurant where it's like a suit and tie, you have to be dressed special for it. But wearing a sports jacket is a nice way to go out. Okay. Yeah, Jason, you can definitely wear a leather jacket as well. That's very nice. Okay. So to go out on a date, something like that, yeah, no need to wear a tie. You throw a jacket over the top, everything's cool. You look that much cooler. All right. Very good. Let's go to our next word, and this is for Eduardo.
Yes.
Okay, so go ahead and read this word, please.
Suit.
Yeah, a suit. Okay, now, class, I want to clear something up with you guys. we have two words that look very similar. Okay, suit. Okay, this is clothes. If you have an E at the end, that word is now suite. Okay, that is a hotel room. Okay, suit without an E, that's clothes. Suite with an E is pronounced E, suite. Okay, that is a hotel room. Okay, yep, pronounced just like sweet, like sugar. Okay, it's sweet. Okay, that is a hotel room. Okay, so don't get those confused. If you walk into a store and say, yes, I'd like a suite, okay, they won't know what you're talking about. All right, it is suit. It is suit. Okay.
I
All
have
right.
a question.
So, sure. Yeah. What's your question?
How do you pronounce exactly like you suit? With
Suit.
sound
Suit.
or just oo?
Just an oo sound. Suit.
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 Okay. Suit. Thanks.
Yeah. Sure. No problem. Okay. So, when we're talking about suits, who can wear suits? Okay. Can men wear suits? Can women wear suits? Who is it okay? Who can wear suits?
Everyone.
Everyone.
Usually, everyone.
Yeah, they have female suits. Okay, female suits. That's usually for business women or lawyers, things like that. Okay, they wear business suits. Okay, as well as men. Okay, men can wear suits as well. Okay. Originally, they were created for men, and then women started wearing them, I believe, in the 70s. Okay, that's when they started wearing more of a suit, maybe in the 60s as well. But yes, that's kind of when things started to change. Okay, more towards that. Now, is there anybody in class that has a suit that likes to wear suits at times? Maybe to go to business meetings, or maybe you go to a religious function wearing a suit.
No, this
I have a suit, but I don't know. I don't like to wear a suit, but I have to wear a suit because of my job.
Okay, because of your job. All right.
suit is very expensive.
Okay, suits are very expensive. That's true. Okay, definitely can be very expensive. Okay. I personally like wearing suits. Okay, and I've had probably two in my lifetime. The great thing is that I don't wear them all the time, and so I keep them and I wear them. If I get fatter, then I adjust the size. If I get skinnier, then I adjust the size. It's great. So I just keep them and I keep adjusting them because I don't use them all the time. But yeah, I enjoy wearing suits. Okay, very good. And suits are mainly for business or professional settings. Okay, and then also like weddings, a tuxedo would be a suit, a very fancy suit. Okay, all right. Let's go ahead and go to our next word. Okay, so let's scroll down. All right, and scroll over. Okay, and our next reader is, let's see, Eric.
Yes.
Okay, what is that, please?
Sweatband.
Yeah, so that's going to be pronounced sweatpants.
Sweatband.
Good, sweatpants. Okay, why would we use sweatpants? What are sweatpants used for?
Okay, when we are doing sport or
Okay,
running
good.
or something like that.
Yeah, you can wear sweatpants when you're doing sports, running. Okay, when else can we wear pants or sweatpants, class? Okay, how about when it's cold?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. In where I grew up, or where I spent a lot of years in Utah, it gets very cold there, and I would wear sweatpants. Okay, because they're warm and they're comfortable. Right? Yeah, and I wouldn't wear them out and about. I don't wear them to the store or anything like that. But yeah, I would wear them like pajamas. Okay, okay. If it was really cold, definitely I like to wear sweatpants. Okay.
Teacher, the word
Yes.
pants is always in plural.
Yes, pants is always going to be in plural, unless you're talking about one of the legs. Okay, so for example, let me go back to the picture here. Okay, and here, so I would call this a pant leg. This right here, one side.
Okay.
That one side is called a pant leg. Okay, the other side is also called a pant leg. Okay, but both of them together would be pant legs. Okay, pluralizing legs, and all of the whole thing would be called pants.
Okay.
Okay.
And if I want to talk about 2 or 3 pants, it's same.
Yep. Yeah, I have 2 or 3 pairs. You would say pairs of pants.
Okay.
Okay, so if you're talking about more than one pair, okay, you'd be talking about pairs like this of pants.
Okay, thank you.
Sure, no problem. Pairs of pants. Okay.
I have 2 questions.
Sure. What's up?
Sweatpants is the same as working pants and sports pants, or is there difference?
Sport pants are going to be made of a different material, usually more of a material that can breathe, and made specifically for sports. Sometimes they're made of nylon as well. Okay, and they're a little bit more slippery. Okay, more like a jogging suit. Sweatpants is made of a thicker material. Okay, that are made to make you sweat. Okay, work pants would not be like sweatpants. Work pants are going to be more probably like a Levi. Okay, that's a tougher material that won't break. Okay, or rip as easily. Sweatpants can rip easily if you apply pressure to them.
And another question, sweatpants we just write together, because I saw before that sweatpants were write together.
As one word? No, it would not be one word. So that it would be sweatpants as 2 words separately.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, sure, no problem. All right, let's go to our next word here. Okay, and our next word is for Goliath. How are you doing?
Wet.
Goliath, can you hear me okay?
Hello.
Okay. Yeah, hi there.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing good. Welcome back to class.
Yes, thanks. I was talking in the chat, so I wondered if I can join you.
Okay, good. Okay, so let me have you read this word here, please.
Sweatband.
Good, yes, so that is a short E sound, sweatband. Okay, now we call this a band because it is stretchy. Okay, stretchy like a rubber band, and you put it around your head, and it collects sweat. A sweatband.
Like the one of Dire Straits.
Yes, very good. That's right. In Dire Straits, yes, that band does wear sweatbands. Okay. Now.
Mark.
And where else have we seen sweatbands? Why would we wear sweatbands?
In tennis.
Okay, in tennis. Yeah, you definitely see them wear sweatbands there. When else?
In the gym.
Any sport?
In other types of sports, you may see a sweatband here around the wrist.
Okay.
Okay, or they may wear it up a little bit higher. Okay, But yeah, it's to make it so that the sweat doesn't drip down on your face or that it doesn't drip onto your hands. Okay, that would be a sweatband. Okay, is there anybody in class that uses sweatbands when they exercise?
I don't.
Eric, you don't? Okay.
I don't.
No? Okay.
No. I usually imagine sweatbands like in 90s or just 60s guys, you know, in aerobics wear this and jumping, like, you know, something like that.
Yeah. I usually I don't wear them when I exercise. I usually just sweat all over the place. I don't really care. But yeah, so some people used to wear sweatbands a lot. Now, for the most part, they don't. I think they really became very popular in the 70s and 80s. Okay, but yeah, they've grown out of fashion throughout the late 90s. Okay, most people do not wear them anymore. Okay, but you may see them in some places. For example, if you watch a tennis match, a professional tennis player, yeah, you may see a sweatband around the wrist or around their head. Okay, very, very possible.
Usually they just put sweat bands on their wrist because when they just surf, it's very bad for their joints. I don't know how to explain, but it should be stay.
Okay, so usually only when they serve?
Yeah, when they surf, it's not about like the sweat that goes, but it's like control their wrists.
Sure.
Because with the power, they just serve with the power, and they should not have maybe some problems with their wrists.
Okay.
Even
Something
knees.
like that.
Yeah, I've seen them. I've seen them on knees as well. But at times as well, that's more of a protector for the knees to keep the joint tight and together.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead and move on. Let's go to Hermes.
Yes.
All right. And your word here is this one right here. Go ahead and read that. So we're going to talk about the difference between this word and this word. Okay. So go ahead, please. Go ahead and read this first one.
This is sweater.
Yeah, that is a sweater. A sweater. Okay. And what's this next word here, right here?
Sweatshirt.
Yes, it's a sweatshirt. Okay. So, class, when I was younger, okay, I got these two mixed up all the time. Okay, all the time, and my mom would get so upset with me, and she said, "That is not a sweatshirt, it is a sweater." Okay, now in looking at the pictures and looking at the words, okay, what do you believe would be the main difference between a sweater and a sweatshirt? What do you guys think?
Sweater, maybe it's warmer.
Okay, sweater is warmer. All right, any other guesses out there?
Maybe a sweatshirt a little bit thin, or
okay, thinner. Okay.
thinner.
All right. Okay. All right. Well, here is the main difference. Okay, a sweater is formal.
Yes.
Sweater, formal. Okay, and you use that. You look. It's meant to look nice. Okay. A sweatshirt, okay, is used for working out. Okay, it's something that you would get dirty in.
I have a question.
Yes.
Can I wear a sweatshirt when I go to the gym?
Yes, a sweatshirt is used at the gym.
When I do exercise.
Yes, a sweatshirt would be used for doing exercise or going to the gym. A sweater would not be.
Okay,
Well,
Goes with
I
the
guess
pants.
some people can wear a sweater when they go just for working out to be fancy.
if you want, but that's it. It's not the intended purpose of a sweater. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
A sweater. Okay, so let's look at some other pictures here. Okay. Whoops, didn't want to do that. All right. So if let me see if I can do.
Chad, I have a.
Yes. Oh, whoops. Should not be sweater shirt. Oh, yes. What's your question? Go ahead.
The sweater. What is called the word? It can goes with the sweatpants.
Yes, it would go with the sweatpants.
When
Okay.
you do jogging.
Exactly. Exactly. So, class, this is what a sweater, or sorry, a sweatshirt would look like. Okay, it's usually very plain. Okay, sometimes it has a hood, and that would be called a hoodie. Okay, so if it has a hood like this, that would be called a hoodie. Okay, these here are sweatshirts. Okay, this is what they look like. These are sweatshirts. Now, let's take a look at sweaters.
I think sweatshirt is more casual.
It is more casual. That's why it's non-formal. Okay, a sweater is formal. Okay, it's a fancier design. Okay, there's a fancier design on this. Okay, usually some sort of design like this. Sometimes they'll probably even be thinner. Okay, a sweater will be thinner in some cases, not all cases, but in some cases. All right. Okay, but they look different. Okay, yes, they have long sleeve shirts, and there's a neck and everything like that. Okay, but they look different and they feel different. Okay, you have designs on them. Okay, some with more buttons and things like that. Okay, sometimes a little bit more colorful. Not always the case. Okay, but a sweater is more formal. Okay, usually has more designs. Okay, more buttons and things like that. And sweatshirts are less formal. Okay, they are less formal or informal. Okay, and you can wear them and it'd be casual. Okay, hanging out. A cardigan would be a sweater. Okay, a cardigan would be a sweater. Okay, and yes, so Ayat, hoodie is spelled Hoodie. That's a hoodie. Okay, very good. Excellent. Yes, and I got those confused all the time, and my mother would get upset with me, and she said, "No, sorry, son, that is not a sweatshirt. That is a sweater." I was like, I never know the difference, right? And until I was older, and I learned it. I learned it, and it was a little bit more clear for me. Okay. All right. Let's move on to some other words. And let's see. Okay, let's go to who did I end up with? I think it was Goliath. Oh no, Hermes. So let's go to Felipe. Let me have you read this next word, please.
Okay. Tank top.
Yeah, a tank top. Okay, I don't know exactly why we call them a tank top. Okay, or where we got tank, but yeah, this is exactly what they look like. Okay, it's a sleeveless, almost a necklace shirt. Okay.
Okay.
Like underwear.
Yes. So, this is the thing though. If it is that white shirt, okay, that you would wear underneath your clothes, that we would not call a tank top. Okay, that has a special name. The nickname for that shirt is a wife beater. Okay, it's called a wife beater mainly because in certain parts of the United States, okay, it's become common, okay, that the men who beat or they punch their wives, they wear that white shirt, okay, with the stripes, or sorry, the strapless shirt, and it garnered the nickname wife beater. Okay, so watch as if I were to type in wife beater here clothes, you'll see exactly what I mean.
That's funny.
Okay, wife beater shirt.
I will
Okay.
not wear this wife.
Yes. So these are called wife beaters. Okay, this type of shirt. Okay, so it's that strapless shirt like this. Okay, that is a wife beater. Okay, tank tops also look like that, but it's only when they are white. Okay, that's when we call them wife beaters. Now, class, when else would we wear a tank top?
In the tank?
Okay. In a tank? Not necessarily. If you're in a tank, you're probably going to be in military uniform.
Hot
At
in
the
the
beach.
tank.
It looks
Okay, in a
very
tank. Okay. Yeah, at the beach would probably be a better place. Probably playing basketball. Okay, basketball players wear tank tops.
Here.
when you're doing homework, maybe.
Yeah, when you're just hanging out at home. Okay, and you're just doing your homework.
Maybe under the dress shirt we wear tank top.
Yeah, that would be called the wife beater. Okay, if it's that shirt, it's the white shirt underneath your dress shirt. Okay, we would call that a wife beater. Okay, now it's not a bad thing to wear it. It really isn't. My son wears them. Okay, it's a typical piece of clothing to wear, but it has garnered that nickname of being called the wife beater. Okay, it's a white tank top. Okay, type material. Okay, it's not bad to wear them. It just has that nickname, and people make fun of them. Okay, so yeah, it's not bad to wear them. Okay, good. Let's go on to our next word here. I do apologize. Hangouts is working a little slow for me right now. Alrighty. Okay, so we've talked about shoes enough. We can call them tennis shoes. All right, I want to talk about these next two words here. All right, and my next reader is Abdul. Abdul, let me have you read these next two words, please.
Tie.
Good, yes, that word is tie. Tie. Okay, let me have you repeat that. It's called a tie. So instead of tie, yeah, it's tie. Okay, so tie, and then our next word here. What is this here?
Tie clip.
Good. That is a tie clip. Now, in some cases, we might actually call this a necktie. Okay, a necktie. Okay, and you would wear this in business or professional type situations. Now, class, what do you believe a tie clip would be used for? What's a tie clip used for?
That the tie is not moving from shirt.
Yes, so it holds the tie in place. Okay, and so if the wind is blowing, it doesn't blow your tie all over the place. Okay, if you are bending over to wash your hands, your tie doesn't fall in the sink. Okay, things like that. That's what a tie clip is used for. Is there anybody in class that uses a tie clip for their tie?
No, I don't.
No tie clip users.
Maybe a Congress?
formal situation.
Okay. Yeah. In a formal situation, you might want to wear one. Okay, but it's not necessary. It's an accessory. It's an accessory. Accessory. That looks nice. If you have a tie tack, it's called a tie tack or a tie clip. It looks good. Okay, it looks good, and you're showing that you have care for your clothes and you want to always look nice, right?
People want to tie is static, and they use tie clip but for that.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Yeah. So, Anastasia, a tie tack is a pin that you put through your tie that does the same sort of thing as a tie clip. Okay. So you'd clip that to your you'd pin it to your shirt. Okay. And it would do the same sort of thing.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
thanks.
except for it can be small, it can be larger, things like that. I used to use tie tacks all the time. That was actually my favorite thing to use. So yeah, very good. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to another word or set of words. I think that was my last one here.
Maybe it's depending on the word. No?
T-shirt we can call T also, right?
Yeah, a T-shirt you can call it a T. Okay, but you'd have to have the article a with it. You'd have to call it a T. Okay, because you're really meaning a T-shirt. Okay,
Yeah.
so if you would say a T-shirt, you would have to say a T. Okay. All right. Now, our next word here. Okay, and this is for Dimitri. Go ahead and read this word for me, please.
I don't know exactly how to pronounce that. I think it's Tuxedo.
Okay.
Or something like that.
Very close. Very close. The word is tuxedo. Tuxedo.
Tuxedo.
There you go. Good. And Dimitri, why would we use a tuxedo? What do we use those for?
I think I never seen that before.
Okay.
And maybe I can recognize that picture.
All right. So let me show you a famous tuxedo wearer.
Chad,
Yeah.
ask you, have you seen the movie of Jackie Chan?
Yeah, I have seen the movie. Yeah, the movie, The Tuxedo. It's very good. So
This is the famous black and tie.
this is my favorite tuxedo wearing bandits here. Okay, James Bond. Okay, this here is a tuxedo. Okay, you have a bow tie usually with it, and it's black and white. Sometimes you have white tuxedos as well. Okay, yeah, this is more of what a tuxedo would look like. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, and they're used to make you look very nice or dapper. Okay, which would be like fancy. Okay, and what type of situations would we use a tuxedo, class?
Maybe in a theater.
Okay, to get married. Okay, good. Good. What was the other idea that someone had?
Maybe in a theater or something like that.
To make chatter. What do you mean by that?
No.
Theatre. He means theatre.
Yes.
Oh, okay. In the theater. Okay, yeah, definitely.
The tuxedo it's more formal than suit.
Good. It sounds like we've got too many different. There we go.
Oh, maybe in Oscar.
Or in a wedding?
Hold on a second, you guys.
I have a question.
Graduation.
Okay, graduation as well. There we go.
Wedding.
All right, we had a lot of different verbling windows open up at one time, and I could hear myself like 3 and 4 times. So sorry, yeah, I had to mute a couple of you guys. Okay, so yeah, so graduations, weddings, okay, theaters, okay, things like that. Anytime really when we want to look nice, right? And okay, you guys, so let's go ahead and end up in class. Thank you all for coming. I don't know what's going on here with Hangouts, but it's working really slow. But yeah, very good. Look through the rest of the list here. Okay, look through the rest of the list there. Okay, we have all sorts of different types of pieces of clothes and accessories that we can wear. We probably had maybe 4 or 5 left to go through. That's okay. The next list of vocabulary words that I'll be going through are jobs and occupations. So the different names and whatnot that we have for those in English. Okay, so if you're coming to class and you don't know how to explain what you do for work or what you're studying, okay, this would be a great time to learn how to say that. Okay? All right, you guys. Thank you very much.
Bye.
Have a great night. Take care. Bye.
Thank
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Goodbye.